with a guy who I think is also a Jayhawks fan. It's Caleb Caudle. Hey, Caleb.
Indeed, I am. Yeah. Hey,
Hey.
thanks for having me here.
Yeah, thanks for coming in, bringing the band in.
For sure.
Good stuff. You got a show tonight in Brevard?
Yep, 185 King Street this evening.
Yeah. What time's that getting going tonight?
Well, we got to head right up the hill after this,
Right.
and I think it starts around 7.
Around 7. And I know
Depending on when we get there.
and you're back in the area too. I know a week from tomorrow on the 10th in Charlotte at the Evening Muse. So.
Yeah, looking forward to getting back there. I haven't been there in about 2 years or so. So
Yeah.
I love that place. So ready to get back.
Everyone does. It seems
Yeah.
like so. Is this the format then? You're touring with this trio?
Yep, this is Carl Zervis on the bass over here, and Alex McKinney on dobro.
All right.
And so yeah, we're just traveling around, playing when we can.
Cool. So the record is called Better Hurry Up. We've certainly enjoyed playing it. Congratulations on that album.
I appreciate it.
And let's get a song. Caleb Caudle live today. What's your first song?
All right, well, we'll start with the title tracks. Better hurry up. You wanna go where the avalanche takes you. You wanna go where mistakes don't shape you. Wanna go to a place that'll turn a blind eye to your past. You wanna go where the shores are glistening. You wanna go where every ear is listening. Wanna go to a place that'll take you just how you are. It seems out of reach, but if you get to moving, it ain't far. And when you feel the walls closing in, you must be leaving, leaving, leaving. No, it's just as much about the places you go as it is about the ones you don't. But the time is running out, so you better hurry up. Oh, the time is running out, so you better hurry up. Oh, the time is running out, so you better hurry up. You wanna go where the blacktop's blazing. You wanna go with no hesitation. Wanna go where the broken crystals are spilled across the sky. And every night you see it, but you never feel like you've seen it twice. And when you feel the walls closing in, you must be leaving, leaving, leaving. Oh, it's just as much about the places you go as it is about the ones you don't. But the time is running out, so you better hurry up. Oh, the time is running out, so you better hurry up. Oh, the time is running out, so you better hurry up. Oh, the time is running out, so you better hurry up. Oh, the time is running out, so you better hurry up. Oh, the time is running out, so you better hurry up.
All right, that's live music today. WNCW from Caleb Caudle. Better Hurry Up, the name of the tune. Beautiful hooks. I mean, it's a beautiful imagery in there. It's kind of a darkness, huh? Kind of a little bit ominous almost.
Yeah, I've been told that's just who I am.
You just said ominous.
An
dude.
inherent darkness.
I'm always curious how people choose like the title track. What are you going to call your record? So why was that the one?
Yeah, it just felt like there was some sort of immediacy about it. Like like go out there and do the thing you want to do, and it felt just good to put it first on the record, and it felt good to just call the record that. And I had my folks come into the Cash Cabin
and they sang on the chorus with me. A lot of other friends too as well, but it was real special to have them there, and my wife too. So
That's so cool. Especially you get that, like your parents.
yeah,
came
well, I
down
heard them
and-
singing in church growing up, and I knew they could handle it. So
But they didn't know, right? It was like a surprise.
It was
They
a
got
total
to the
surprise.
studio and like, oh, by the way, you're singing.
yeah, well, like my wife kind of drove them around Nashville that day, and they're like, well, we'll go pop by the studio and see how things are going. And so we got in there, and I was like, all right, you're up. And they just like looked at me like basically pale as a ghost. And I'm like, no, seriously, it's your turn.
That's cool.
But yeah, they did great.
Yeah. And you recorded the record in Cash Cabin, which was pretty special, I guess.
Yeah, and I actually just made a new record there. It won't be out till later in 2022, but I worked with John Carter Cash on that one, and I just really love the space there, and a lot of great folks have recorded there, and there's like a big heaviness about it.
So that was a little kind of a retreat that Johnny Cash had built, right?
Yeah, back in the late 70s,
and
and
it
he
sort
just
of-
kind of used it as just a place to get away and go play some tunes, and then they kind of slowly over time, it became the studio that it is, and he did all the American records that he did.
Right. Which were brilliant.
Yeah, I loved them, and they sound great, and they did them all there.
When you're like an artist and you're recording, you go into a place like that, it must be in your head somehow, like the
Yeah.
awareness.
A little bit, yeah, because there's like a picture, his last portrait that was taken of him by Marty Stewart is hanging on the wall and kind of like looking down on you in the main room, and I got to play one of his old pre-war Martins, and yeah, it was just
cool.
kind of magical, and there is a certain element of you're like wanting to live up to the standards set by folks like that, and I like the challenge of that, so yeah, it was really nice.
The record that we're talking about has a much bigger band feel to it. There's
Yeah.
more electric.
Yeah, we had a bunch of different folks on there. Russ Paul played some pedal steel, and then I had my buddy Rhett Huffman played some B3 and Wurlitzer and stuff like that. So yeah, it's like real big. And then the next one we made is a little bit more like stripped down, but it's Jerry Douglas and Sam Bush are on there, and just maybe more of like a rootsy kind of thing, kind of like what you're getting today.
I was going to say, I was just listening to the record before I came down here, and it's fun to hear this trio arrangement. I really like it.
Yeah.
But when you're writing, do you write with an idea of like this is going to be a big band, or this is going to be or are you just writing songs?
I think I just write. I write everything solo, and then I think the sound comes from once we actually get in the studio and start seeing what works and what doesn't, and you're just trying to find just a cohesiveness across the whole record. And I think we achieved it with Better Hurry Up, and I think we achieved it with the new record as well. So
Better Hurry Up has that. It's almost like a funky sound to it at times.
yeah,
It's like
yeah.
soulful.
I'm super into the band and Lee Von Helm and Little Feat and a lot of those bands who kind of had that like R&B backbeat to it, but with more of like a rootsy songwriter, driving it all. So
I think I saw somewhere, maybe in one of your interviews, that roots soul, that term roots soul. But
oh yeah, I probably said that at some point.
yeah, I love it. As a description, you're right. That long-standing tradition of like it's groove and it's country and it's
interesting.
soul.
It's like I think the best music comes from when there's multiple genres getting blended up into whatever it is. It just makes everything more unique, and I just think it's more interesting that way.